Mic on.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the stream. We're continuing our Contagion witch here. I'm sorry to hear that. Mm, Gotta pull up the build. I don't have either of those that I can use yet. Unleash and consider casting. Do we have Unleash? We do have Unleash. There.
Okay.
That's something. That's at least something.
Wither away. How the fuck, bro?
Mic off. Mic on.
Getting 2 of these in a row on the same like platform, it's pretty good RNG. I wish my summons lasted longer. I guess that's what Feeding Frenzy is for. What are my passives here? Okay. So now we're gonna go here. And we'll move up through the chaos. Damage. We should see some more incredible damage than we're seeing right now. I mean, the damage we're already doing is pretty good. But it's gonna get insane. That's okay.
So this is where the darkness is hiding.
I think I'm gonna play the same class when the Return of the Ancients comes out. The fact that you're just standing there, bro, it's kind of annoying. What are you stuck on the map there? Just shield regen. Come on now. We should fare better once we have our skeletal snipers, because we have nothing pulling aggro unless we have a bunch of enemies around. least you're not stuck in phase 2, sir.
More mana.
There we go.
Darkness is mine. Never forget that.
I guess we could take the antler focus. Definitely want that, because that gives us our spirit. Voltaic staff would be cool, but we're not running a we're not running lightning damage, so none of it's really worth grabbing. It's probably pretty good. There we go. Okay, let's see. Withering Presence. I know we need that. Let's throw that on there. Alright. Cool stuff. Back to the hunting grounds.
Yeah, fancy seeing you here. Follow that way.
Scatter before me. Wither away.
Spirit, guide us.
Ah, yes.
That's the one. Put it down. Strike, or it slips away.
Another corpse to serve
You
me.
fought well.
Nice. I want to know. Ah, got it. Periodically withers enemies in my presence, so... Got it. It's introducing chaos damage to them without me having to do anything. Okay.
Take you. I am the apex.
Says it wants me to go to the village. I know it means Ogham Village, but like, I thought we already went there and got the wait. Oh wait, maybe we didn't. Okay. We've already cleared this area once, so we're gonna just check around here and see what's going on. That's Freythorn. Just came from there. This class is gonna be pretty boss weak, but it seems good. There we go. Ogden Farmlands. Let's go. This is who knows loot. Yep.
Ah, the girls' loot. But dear me, what a desperately boring.
So the cop, thank you. Boy there.
You found. I think I should. Be careful.
Man, this class is doing so much damage. This whole build is insane. Very much a glass cannon, but it's insane. There's a solution to being a glass cannon. Don't get hit.
Even the darkest corner is ablaze. How festive.
Wonder how much damage we're gonna do to the Executioner. I'm pretty sure during his fight he has summons, so. I wonder if we'll be able to get off some of our bone crawlers here. I don't quite understand how to do the Val temples or whatever, so I just avoid doing it. I'm sure they're fine. I don't understand the mechanics behind it because it's so far into the end of the season. I'm not sure that I want to even mess with them. If I knew what I was doing, it'd be a different story, but I have no clue. Which is why next season's gonna be a huge season for the stream, at least, because I'm be paying attention to all the new season mechanics and what all those entail.
You should have been burned at the stake, witch.
My would-be executioner.
This is still some pretty crazy damage.
A beautiful murder.
I know we're still early in the game. The farthest I've made it so far is like Act 3. So I know when things can get a little crazy. But still, I mean, for where we're at, this is pretty good damage. Being able to solo bosses at all is huge. Okay, we got a support gem. Let's see, what else can we... Oh, we go Withering Presence. Prolonged duration and chaos. Well, we can't do Chaos Mastery. We can get prolonged duration. Now we need a skill gem 4. We still need to get Feeding Frenzy on Unearth, because I don't think we have anything for Unearth. But I don't think we can get Feeding Frenzy yet either. No. We don't have many of those yet. We get Poison 1, and can we get Withering Touch? Get Withering Touch and Poison 1. There we go. That's for a later skill. We're gonna end up getting Dark Effigy. So I was just grabbing it ahead of time. Then we can have them like right away. Go to the Mana Ramparts and hit the waypoint there. Oh, it's back here. Go talk to Lettuce.
Sorry,
Or
the work
latest.
it isn't worth.
Is that the skill gem we were looking for? It's a 5. Okay. Let's see here. We need skeletal archers, which we don't have. Skeletal snipers, I guess. Oh, is that from... So how do we get that? Oh. Okay, I see. We have Withering Presence. I don't think we need any of these. We can't get Despair. We need that at one point. We'll need Blasphemy as well at some point. How do we get... Oh, Dark Effigy is here as well. So we'll need both of these. So I guess we'll just use it to level up Essence Drain. Okay. I don't need a... See, the game is saying... Or the build is saying that I'm going to need a single target DPS boost. Or that if I get a scepter, I can use it for a single target skeleton or a single target, a single DPS boost. But I haven't had any trouble with that, so I'm not too concerned. So I don't need the 3. We can put that on, I guess. Level 4 Chaos Bolt is fine. I don't have a belt, so I can't equip that yet. Can sell those though.
Owner's house. You've called. None of it's junk. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. But
I need
cheers.
a belt. Don't have enough for it. We have good offhand. We need boots. Still don't have any of those.
Hey, not
I'll
bad.
take it. It's something. We're working with basically nothing at the moment, and we're still doing fine. Like our DPS and stuff is still great. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. What about mana ramparts? There it is. Never mind. We're not done yet. We have to go find Renly's tools. Alright then.
Death and decay. Indigent undead.
Dual Chaos Bolt is kind of sick. Not only does this class do lots of damage, it also levels pretty fast. It's kind of insane.
Death. Take you. A beautiful mud ride.
So on the build page, it's talking about using Flame Wall and the Skeletal Archer. But I don't think we need it anymore. I think we could actually just get rid of it. Because I don't use it. I'm using like 3 buttons at the moment. Sorry, 4 buttons, and none of them are flame wall. Power siphon would be cool, but like, there's no reason to use it when we're already using energy drain. Plus, it doesn't give us any kind of bonuses or nothing, so I don't really see a point. Alright. Take them back to Renly, talk to Una. Or maybe not.
This hooded. You found my tool. Stick to the care.
Okay. Find and activate Ancient Beacon. Yeah, okay, pal. Now we're getting to the most interesting boss fight. This can go one of 2 ways. It can either go really well, or it can go really terribly. If the build is not good, it's going to go poorly.
I will master the dark.
The boss may straight up just cook us. He hits pretty hard. So if his damage can overcome my energy shield, we may be screwed. But beyond that, I do enough damage, it should be fine. Give me that gold. Oh. My bone crawlers are not doing great anymore. The damage has gotten so high against them that they're just getting cooked. without feeding frenzy and whatnot, they're not leveled enough to be fighting. You clapped, I clapped. Mm-hmm.
Jetpack Cat is insane. Oh my gosh, I just can I tell ya?
If you can get him. If you're fast enough on the draw. We are on a freaking scroll of wisdom drought. I love how in this solo self-found, you're supposed to like find gear for yourself or like buy gear or whatever. But literally all I am finding is shit for other classes. Nothing for me at all. It is the worst thing ever. Every time I have played this game, whether it be by myself or with other people, I keep running into the problem where I can't find gear for myself, and so I run around looking with without a belt, without boots. I just bought boots and we're like 15 levels in. Up until that point I didn't have many boots. The drop rates are abysmal for whatever character you're playing. I don't know what different qualities of the game affect that. Like I don't know if there's a way to make it to where, not really make it to where, but like where you would have a higher chance of something for your class dropping rather than something for somebody else dropping. Because it seems like all I get is stuff for everybody else. Like I get all kinds of evasion stuff, I get all kinds of heavy armor and whatnot, but nothing for energy shield. But when I'm playing any other character, I'm getting stuff for energy shield, and it's like somewhere along the lines this just doesn't make sense.
Not bad.
Another support gen. I don't know that we have another skill that we can use that on right now. I know we don't have any that we have equipped. Did I get that checkpoint? No, I did not. Give me it. Thank you. The fact that I had to go all the way around that cart to get that checkpoint is wild. Yeah, our damage is like top tier right now. So good. Sorry, I'm wrong. It's not top tier. S tier is Ranger, Pathfinder Ranger. What with poison damage, I believe. I had a fub gun that was fub gun poison burst that was pretty good. Crazy damage. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if it was as heavy damage as this is, but this is like crazy. Like, this is insane. I don't know if they're gonna nerf chaos damage in the next patch. Again, I didn't pay attention to I didn't watch the GGG live. I probably should have. And the more I think about it, the more I'm like, man, I really should have watched that. But, and I could always go back and watch it. I just don't understand. I don't know what's gonna be new in the update. I know that there's supposed to be like a lot of changes, and we're gonna get like a new game mechanic. But what any of that entails is beyond me. I haven't been paying that close attention to it. I know I'm excited for it, but I'm always excited for new game content that's not out yet. And then when it comes out, I hate it. That usually be how it goes. What are we supposed to spec in here? Whoa. Any. So it doesn't matter which attribute. Okay. I'll go with intelligence though. Makes the most sense. Zeus wants to know why you were running.
I know.
Did I get one bone crawler contagion and one non-contagion? That's crazy. Alright, well, time to go into Aga Manor. We're getting ready to do the boss fight. I'm hoping that we do enough damage to deal with this.
Here I come.
Every time I've done this fight, it's always been a challenge. We did a 3-player version. We did a 3-player fight on him recently, and had trouble the whole time. We died like 4 or 5 times. Had to reset like a bunch of times. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It really shouldn't be too bad. As long as we keep our wits about us, friend. Oh no. Not the blood demons. That's, oh man. The amount of blood that like spills out all over the floors in this specific area is incredible.
Suffer and die. Death is my power to wield.
I'm dead. Broski dead. Should probably be using Contagion more. And they all just died to the puddle of blood anyways. What is the point in summoning minions if they're just going to die anyways? Ooh, that might be good. Twig focus, let's go. They just stand in the blood and die anyways. Oh, to the bleed damage is insane. I don't feel like there's enough going on the screen. What can I change any of that in here? Game. No, input notifications. Aw, man. Darn. I really like when the game allows me to show all damage numbers. I'm sorry that you're lagging. It's probably because I'm streaming. Stream looks great though.
Stream looks good though.
Oh yeah. Good quality. Nobody's watching, but good quality. Eventually people will watch. Just takes getting a couple people in here that are interested in what you're doing.
None can oppose me.
Won't be long. You gotta keep a positive attitude. Oh no, don't bleed on me. I want that storage bench. There could be a belt in there. Nothing. My favorite. Talking to myself. No, don't bleed on me, mister. I'm really heavily looking for a belt, because if I don't get a belt, then we're just going to die to this boss. You grab that. Oh, stop bleeding on me. Holy. That's a lot of damage. I'll wait. I'm a patient man. Thanks. Before I was doing this Contagion build, I was doing a Black Fire build, which is also chaos damage, but you start off as a fire build, which does very little damage. I mean, the damage wasn't awful. It wasn't enough to be able to do like a solo self-found, but it definitely wasn't the worst damage I've ever seen. Whoa. Our focus is going crazy. It was freaking out. But no, the Blackfire build that I was doing previously was not... It wasn't... Like I said, it wasn't good enough for solo self-found, but it was definitely not
Even more insane than when we
terrible.
last met.
There are worse builds out there. Like, for example, I also made a build at one point that was the Iron Wall build, which is just like heavy armor and resistances for the warrior class,
What did it look like
and
when you
that was
separated
truly
this
awful.
creature?
I did almost no damage in Act 2. Whoa. practice our dodge. I try to be using Chaos Bolt when I have 2 charges built up. I only try and use it then because any other time it's just kind of a waste. There we go. Easy peasy.
I simply must have my own one of those.
Evasion,
someday.
belt mantle. Okay, we still have not gotten a belt. There's some more HP, but no belt. If I don't get a belt by the time I go to the boss, I'm gonna have to go back to Clearfell and buy one, which means we'll have to come up with a way to come up with the money, because money is hard to come by. Unless you're like picking up almost every item, it's pretty rough. And the only items that you kind of only want to build up, or the only kind of items that you really want to pick up are yellow, because they sell for a lot. So if you're not getting a lot of those dropping, you're kind of screwed on the money. Which is kind of what's happening to me right now. Is no bueno.
Mic off.
Death is my power to wield.
Mic on.
The game crashed. Why? No, I have to redo that entire floor of Aga Manor. What the heck? Sure. You want to play Jetpack Cat? Unless they ban Jetpack Cat. The last thing I really want to do in this is redo Aga Manor, but I kind of have to. I can't believe the game crashed. That's insane. That's the first time that's happened. I've streamed this I've streamed this quite a bit, and I've not had it crash on me once. So that's pretty insane. Can I get some freaking loot? Can I get like a belt? That would be sick. So it's counting the enemies as dead that I already killed, but the map isn't unlocked. It's a little weird. Okay, that's where we came in, I guess.
Oh no, they picked the cat.
Interesting. It's super interesting that the so it clearly wasn't an internet issue because the stream didn't go down. So it's entirely a game issue, which is fine, I guess. But nobody else is talking about getting their game crashing. So it must just be just simply on my end. Don't bleed on me, bro. Keep your blood to yourself. Stranger danger. I don't want your hemoglobin. What do we got? More common items. A little bit of gold. Oh, not the blood vines. More common items. Hell, excuse me, Path of... Hey, GGG, can you, change my seed so I can get some freaking good gear? Or, matter of fact, give me a seed where I get any gear at all. Would be nice. Thanks. I love you. What's so damn funny?
Somebody said, did you see the new Rama Matra skin? They're like, yeah, not yet. I would be house boy for Rama Matra. He said smacking people with elbow mix is funny.
That's insane.
The images this made me chuckle. Smacking people with elbow mix is funny. I don't know why.
I thought you were laughing at me.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You're also pretty funny.
I don't know. My stream's so boring that not even you were watching it. YouTube? You know, the stream you promoted, or the link you promoted yesterday?
Hold on.
I said, you know, the link you promoted yesterday? I chose to switch to YouTube because YouTube is more synonymous with content creation and consuming content. Plus, every phone comes pre-installed with YouTube.
That's fair.
Is that what I'm looking for? Spell and minion damage? Oh no, it wants me to go down. Ooh, okay. We need to refund those passives. Let me do that real quick here. Get 2 points further into this tree, I guess. Would probably be a good choice.
Quickly.
I must keep calculating.
We really don't have that much money either. Wait. I have an inventory full of some items. Let me go back again. Because I'm a dingus and I didn't think about it.
Never had any luck. You're feeling lucky?
Okay, let me sell that, 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 that. Everything else I think we're good to keep.
Later.
Probably put it in the stash here. upgrade Contagion. And then currency tab. This is magic, right? Yeah, it's magic. So we go magic to rare. Okay. I should have used that. I messed up. We'll use all our currency here. That ought to help somewhat. Let's upgrade our helmet. There we go. We still need a belt, so...
Hey.
2420 is what we need for a belt. So let's hope we get some more gold items as we run through here. If not, we're gonna have to go map somewhere. Because I need the cold resist against the boss, because he's heavy ice damage. He'll freeze the crap out of us the whole time. Okay. What is our frost resist right now? 10%? It's not great. I've done this fight at 10%, at 40%, at 35%. I don't know. I think we cleared this entire floor. Great. Alright. Well, it's not great. I can tell you that. Because I'm pretty sure this is boss floor. Just go around the blood. Don't bleed on me, bro. Alright, well that was a waste of time. There was nothing over there. No progress to be made in that direction. We're going to map this floor out as well. Try and get the whole thing done so we can get some sweet, sweet gold so that we can buy some sweet, sweet belt. Unless, of course, a belt drops. I know this is a weird thing to say about this game, but this game is awfully pretty. In terms of like detail and like just how much detail you get for since this game is supposed to be free. It's obviously not free currently. You have to pay for the early access. But for a game that's supposed to be free at some point, it's awfully good looking. I mean, I play on a 4070 Super and whatnot, but like still, even that considered, even at, I believe even at low settings, and we don't even have the settings cranked. We have, if we turn on like DLA and stuff like that, it kind of tanks frames. But that's just an optimization issue. It's not necessarily a graphics performance issue. It's strictly because it's not in its current state, it's not perfectly optimized. Ooh, can we get a new... No, fire. I'll take the fire quiver to sell it, but... We could really go for a health flask also. I've been making the mistake of just passing up on gold items, so that's my fault. Any rares that have dropped, we've kind of just ignored because they weren't for our class. And we felt it would be a better idea to complain about it rather than, you know, picking them up and selling them. But, you know. That is neither here nor there. We don't talk about that. Ah, yes. A room full of money. But not much money. And no chest. Sometimes rooms like the side rooms that have gold in them will also have a chest in them. I was kind of hoping that was going to have that, but... No. The answer is no. Well, we don't have a... I don't think we have enough gold for our belt. No, we don't. We might if we sell those items, but I doubt it. What to do, what to do. Because right here is the boss. And he's a real pain in the butt. So I don't know. We'll see if we have anything in our stash to sell, as well as these guys.
Here. Why then?
Probably get more money if it was identified. Just wasted a bunch of money. Wasted a bunch of time. Nope, it was worth more when it wasn't identified.
Sure, I'll take it
30.
off you. Why then?
Alright, what do we have in the stash that we can sell? Oh! We have one, but we don't have a belt. That's right. I would like it if it would have like what they're worth over here. That would be a good one to use. The other one I want is this. I don't know how much those are worth. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know that they're worth that much, but we'll sell them.
Hey.
What a Finn. How's it going, Chief? 17,
Sure, I'll take it off your hands.
25, 26, 26. Not looking great.
See ya.
But we do have this guy to create a socket. So we'll create a socket there. And then we'll put that there to give us extra spell damage. And we're getting more mana. Still need that belt though.
Yes. Why then?
Does Una maybe sell something that's
Yes.
cheaper? She got lots of wands though. But she does have cheaper stuff, so maybe Renly would have a belt that's cheap
How can I
that
help?
we could buy. There's a belt. We can buy it. Flash charges gain. Okay, you know what? We'll take it. It's better than not having a belt at all. So,
Go well.
and we can equip that charm, and now we are still at 10% frost. Why are we still at 10% frost resistance? How does that make sense? 25% cold resistances. Hit the well. Okay. What about now? Still at 10%. Well, you know, we did what we could. Dude, pretty sure we have another Regal Orb. I think that's what that's called, right? Yeah, it is. Well, just from that plus 13 or plus 23 intelligence. Magic item with a random modifier. Let's just buff these as best we can. Anything that... Why are you giving me... I don't want fire resistance against an ice boss. This makes no sense. Stop that. Okay, 36 to armor. Cool. That's helpful. Fire resistance. Fire resistance. Lightning resistance. Holy... Turn this into a magic item. Turn that into a magic item. Augment them both. And then upgrade our armor here. There. That's pretty much everything I can possibly do. And now we just gotta hope that this fight goes well, because from my experience, this fight is not an easy one. Alright.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
Not if I take yours first.
Easy prey.
The stagger is crazy.
Open the cage.
Damage is crazy though. We just like drained his entire first health bar so fast. I don't like that his sword pulls you in. That kinda is dumb.
Manipulative whore. How dare you abandon me after all I've given you?
Alright, full health bar again, here we go. Look at that damage build up. It's so fast.
Your pulse quickens.
1800 damage per cycle. That's insane.
With bloodlust empowered. Our Esamir endured. But soon all were devoured. In unending war. Death waited at the door. Then hour by hour, men fell as summer soured. Solstice of pain.
Oh no, that's not good. Yep. That's why we needed the frost resistance, because of that attack. Pretty much like if you're anywhere near it at all, it'll hit you, and it's just dumb. And it gets worse. The fact that where we were rolling to when I just hit the dodge button to get away from the other one, the fact that where we were landing was going to be where it was going to hit us is crazy. Well, that went just about as well as I would have expected.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
Not if I take yours first.
Our damage goes crazy though, like absolutely insane. And he froze me. Okay, thanks, dude. Alright, and here comes your crazy resistances and everything else, yeah.
I will take out your heart and savor each bite.
You are hunted. Fang, tooth, and claw. Tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured. And howled now.
How did that kill me? Okay. Alright then. We keep trying. I love dying to the boss. It's my favorite thing. I got hit with so many things all at once. That's actually insane. This is why we did all the prep work before we fought him. Geonor is the worst.
Not if I take yours first.
Dude actually goes crazy.
Bend the knee. First dawn's frost.
lucky. I will not rely on that, because that was just luck.
You are hunted.
Okay.
Tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured. And howled now in tune. No tales were told. None new, none old. And their
Every time I dodge, he just ends up hitting me no matter where I'm dodging to. No. No. Was it? That didn't even... That didn't... bro. I was not under that when it hit. So how did it hit me? I don't have the money to buy other gear with frost resistance. It would literally take so long. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. I'm doing my build exactly as asked.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
Not if I take yours first. Suffer and die!
One's eye. Is mine.
Okay.
Killing frost. Requiem on
I used so many health potions right there. And I still didn't get... Dude, this is the worst RNG on him right now.
tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured. And howled now in tune. No tales were told. None new, none old. And their endless hunger grew ever stronger. Desolation. I smell your blood. And I am
That energy shield refill. How did that hit me? Okay.
freezing gale. I smell your blood.
No way. No way. Let's go. Holy. Told you he was a rough boss. Only took us 3 tries though. Not bad.
If only for a moment.
The madness. It consumed my being. Oriana used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the desert.
Oh man.
Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness.
Alright. Take that, even though I'm not going to use it. I'm gonna take it and sell it. Sell the thing. All right, Act 1 done. Let's go. Heck yeah.
Till next time.
Let's
You've done the
go.
Be careful.
Off to the desert.
Affliction. Betrayal. The Countess has escaped with the beast. Every attempt to control it has ended in cataclysm. We must pursue her to the plains of Bastille. We should find the Marikath caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
Alright, is this where our build goes crazy? I think I need to turn the sound up on the game, though. I don't know. I don't have anybody to tell me if the sound is good or not.
Heimlich.
Would it be nice to know, though?
So, the Marikath.
Was hyena?
Time to show them what I...
Extra fire damage. I'll buy that, and we'll buy this life flask. And we'll buy this mana flask. Worth. And if I'm right, oh no, I think I used it. Ooh, that's rough. Let's go to the stash. Let's just check just in case. But I think yeah, I used it. Okay. Okay, and then we can sell those things. We gotta get our money up. That's the thing that we've been ignoring the whole time, is picking up like gold items, because they weren't for our class. But we need to stop worrying about if it's for our class or not and just pick them up.
Wither away. I will put you down.
That may be the sound may be a more enjoyable experience for everybody now that I've turned it up a bit. Oh, okay, thanks, game. I'm so glad. So happy that I bought one just for that to be the first item I find. Money, my Mr. Krabs. Ooh, and of course, when I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get my money, then they drop items that are actually good for me. Energy shield, maximum life, fire resistance, life regeneration. That's pretty good. Support gem level 2. Oh, back to the build. Do we get considered casting? Oh, can we have minion instability? That's what we need. Minion instability. We do. Explode when reduced to low life. And then there's also feeding frenzy. Can we get that one or no? We cannot. Okay, that's fine. We can get minion instability. Do we have prolonged duration that we can get? Oh, I think we already have that, actually. So minion instability it is. Because I don't think we can get any of these other ones. Our gem setup is not terrible. It's not great yet, but it's also not terrible. Chaos Bolt does a lot of damage. There we go, now we got the Contagion rolling. There you go, that's how we get. Yep, we got it. Alright. Yes.
None can oppose me.
Absolutely goated. The build at the moment is goated. Go. I really do think we should continue mapping here. I don't think we should run off just yet. I think on solo self-found it's much more important to do like all of the mapping and whatnot. And, like really clear maps. I don't think it matters too much if you're like playing in a group or if you're not playing like if you're not playing hardcore or anything like that. It's not as important. But for sure in solo self-found it's super important. Searching everything. Because any item that can get you some good money can definitely change the tide. This build is so freaking good.
None can oppose me.
There we go. Hexer's Robe better than Raiment? 52, 44. Nope. It sure isn't. And I don't have any Scrolls of Wisdom. We will keep going. I keep wanting to go north, even though we needed to finish going south. And level up. Let's see. There. Alright, there we go. I need to go back down to that checkpoint and clear the rest of that area. Like I said, it's super important that we map, just because like there literally could be any item. We could end up getting a legendary that could carry us for a while. Because as far as I know, the loot pools, it's like a 1% chance for a legendary to drop out of like any container or whatever. I don't know if it's 1%. I don't know if those numbers are exactly correct, but it's something like 1%. I don't exactly like playing minion builds. I really like playing this Contagion build, but I don't necessarily like that it involves minions. I think I could do it without it. I think it would still be a good build even without the minions. Now, minions are good for pulling aggro, but they're... I don't think that the build itself necessarily needs to have minions. I think I can do it without using Unearth too much. Like maybe a little on bosses. But my understanding of Contagion is more about spreading Contagion than it is about summoning the minions. Because like I can get it to spread by doing that, and then I don't need the minions. And because we already do a bunch of damage, it really shouldn't matter. I don't know. When it comes to like witch builds, I really prefer builds that don't require me to have like summons. I find it more enjoyable. There's less to manage. I don't like, especially when the summons only last like 60 seconds, if that. So like these bone dudes are terrible. All right, that's the map cleared. We have another boss fight incoming as well. This one's not as bad as Geonor. This one's pretty straightforward. Just melt the whole group.
Up there, the leader of the pack.
See that specifically, something like that could have made my life easier to summon. But again, I handled it just fine without summoning. Let's.
You made.
Another rank 5, thank you. Do we need it? For Unearth, I guess. But again, we don't really use it all that much. And then the hooded one should take me into a caravan.
The beast is, I assume.
Identify my items. Alright, let's see. This one was the good one. Yeah, that's actually super good. And then we have this guy. I think we already have a good one. Yeah, we do. Spell skills. I guess this doesn't really matter anymore, the cold resistance. Intelligence is good though. That's sort of helpful. Twig circlet, energy shield, and energy shield. Mana, intelligence, cold resistance, life range. Thank you for the cold resistance after the fact. Appreciate it. Alright, let's go find somebody to sell stuff to.
Who goes there?
Shambrin, hello. Buy my stuff.
All right.
You think you're the merchant. I'm selling the wares here.
Blessings.
There we go. How much money do we have? 3,003. Let's go.
I am a Salah. Remain afraid. So we must the trail connect. Fight to the last. Outcasts currently make their
Modern Quarry.
Seems the Farad'n have been up to no good in the hills of Morden. Death and decay! Aren't you beautiful?
I don't know that I can stress this enough. The damage on this class is insane. It's actually crazy. I think my biggest problem right now is that I'm not getting them to group up as much as I probably will later on. Because if they group up, then that contagion just spreads. Our damage do be insane. This is crazy. This is actually insane. Is that an uncut spear gem 5? Is that what I saw? Let's go. Give us Withering Presence. Can we get the other one with it yet? Let me double check what it is here. It's Blasphemy, I think? Yeah, that's here. Can't use it until we get level 8. Fair enough. Yeah, we don't need another level 5s anymore. I'm just melting. Like, when they're grouped up, they don't stand a chance, because the second they get that chaos burn on them, it's just over. It's insane. It's actually psychotic. Super crazy. And we're currently trying to map this without using summons, just to show that it's possible. We did a boss fight without summons. Now I'm going to map without summons. It is pretty crazy.
Suffer and die!
Just like Chaos Bolt on its own is solid, but pairing it with all these other Chaos spreading, Contagion and whatnot, Essence Drain, it hits a whole nother level of broken. I think before my next stream, I'm going to give credit to the person who created this build, just because it's the right thing to do for sure. Because I didn't come up with this, and it's really good, and I want to promote that guy because he's guy and or gal because they're very smart. Came up with a really good build, and I think that it's good to spread awareness of good builds. Hey, we finally got a belt. Too bad we already have one. Okay. Get this guy. And then after that, we're to go for... Okay, I see. The next thing that we're going for is this guy over here. Oh, cast speed, okay. And then from there we're going to go up here. We'll grab this guy, which is also cast speed and spell damage. Okay, sick. It is all coming together.
Well, well. It appears a sort of necromancy took place here.
Mic off.
You.
Mic on.
I have to pee, chat. Hold on.
Mic off. Mic on.
I'm back.
Mic off. Mic on.
And here we go. 94% more rarity of contained items. Freezes you when activated. Contains identified items. Summons volatile crags. Guarded by 2 packs of magic monsters. Easy peasy. There we go. Pretty cool stuff. I mean, nothing like game-changing for us, but if we were playing a warrior, it'd be really good. Or maybe a huntress. But we are not, so... I'm pretty sure what we have on is better. 28 energy shield compared to 62. Yeah, what we have is better. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. I have an area that's really far away that's not mapped yet because this whatever that stag spirit, or I don't know if it was a stag, the owl spirit pulled me way the heck over here. So now I'm gonna have to go all the way back. All right. And it wasn't worth it. It was not worth coming all the way over here. Alright. Well. Could have been anything, so I'm glad that we at least mapped the whole thing. So everything is done. Oh, wait, hold up. Wait a minute. It might not be completely done. There's actually something over here. There's nothing over here, my friend. I was wrong. I will probably end the stream at like 5:30-ish. Because then I'm going to have to turn around and get ready for work. FD in chat, in the chat in game, is asking about a loading screen of death. I would assume he's using an HDD and not an SSD for his loading, so his loading times are god awful, which makes sense if you're not using an SSD. So how to fix? Known bug? No, it's not a known bug, it's just you have a shit computer. Get a better computer.
This lot were left down here to die. Or worse.
It was what? That's right, it was this guy. Cause cast speed. Okay.
Death and decay!
Another branching path. Okay, we have 2 other paths that we didn't go down yet. 3, I guess. So we'll go do the furthest one first, in case it's nothing. Then we'll get one slightly closer, and then the one closest, and then we'll go for the new. One of the 2 new paths. Oh man. not a thing for me. All this loot that we just keep seeing is all just garbage. It's insane. The lack of loot is crazy. I love free brand. We're absolutely smoking these dudes too. I'm gonna go brave. Whoops.
Sand and steel, fire and iron, flesh and bone.
Okay, we didn't finish mapping, but we did find the boss, so that's good news. We're gonna finish mapping first, and then we'll go.
Death is my power to wield.
That spirit gem, I don't know that we're gonna be able to use it yet. We need a level 8 gem, level 5. We will be able to upgrade our spirit gems as we get better ones, but at the moment we really just need the level 8 so we can get better part of our build going. Oh my goodness. Can you all just attack me at once so that I can get this over with so I can pick up the item? Thanks. Instead of coming in like 3 at a time. 15 times in a row. Just so you know, Chad, if there was ever a chance for me to speedrun this game, it would definitely be down on Either monk or it would be hunter. And I know that they're very fast classes. Movement speed. If I was doing monk, I'd probably do lightning, and if I was doing huntress, I would probably do ice. Because lightning is still crazy, even though it was nerfed. And I don't know that all lightning was nerfed. I know that the lightning poles, lightning rods, the LR build was kind of nerfed, like heavily nerfed for the ranger. And as I said before, I do have a soft spot for ranger, and I did play a ranger class with my buddy Dalton, where I was doing poison and he was doing lightning. But in terms of like trying to be quick, the ranger isn't really that fast unless you build specifically for like a quick run. Whereas something like a monk or a huntress thrive off of a movement speed buff. Holy! First time we've really had any trouble with enemies. Almost cooked me. I didn't want that familial talisman. Get this out of here. I don't want that. I try and keep my inventory organized. I mean, if we could get people in the chat that understood how the ancient Val stuff works, I would do it. If somebody could talk me through it, but if I don't have anybody to like tell me how to do it, I have no idea, and so I probably just will not do it. Not out of like being stubborn or anything, but just because I don't understand the mechanics of it for it to be worthwhile doing. Like, sure, I know you can get some like good upgrades for like weapons and stuff, and I may do it just for that reason, just because I know that you can get like chests and upgrading like things. So I may do it for just that, but I know we also get desecrated stuff at some point, which I know is really good. Well, I guess it can be really good. It's all RNG based. And for those interested, I would consider doing a speedrun of this game. I just haven't. I haven't even beaten it yet. I quite enjoy the game. I'm just very character indecisive, so I've tried a lot of different characters, and wasn't happy with very many of them. There was a couple that I liked a lot, but I wasn't like super happy with the way they turned out, so I just started a new character, and we got to Witch, and I enjoy playing Witch a lot. It was the first character I played when I played the game, and I enjoyed playing it, so I'm probably gonna keep playing it. This will probably be the character that I play for the new season.
I'll show you insane.
Probably this exact build.
Slow down. Breathe it in. Slow down. Burn, burn.
Want that, please? Take.
A defector. I admire.
All right. that done.
Who goes there? As you wish. Take care.
How can
Who goes there? I shall put this to use. All right. Sans guide you.
And then for Chaos Bolt, what else do I need, my friend? My friend, my friend. Chaos Bolt, Unleash, and Considered Casting. Sick. We'll put that on there. Heck yeah. Damage is looking good. Control is looking pretty good. Inventory is nice and clean. And we completed that area. So, it is almost 5. We got 4 minutes till 5:30, and there's not really anything else I can do in 5 minutes. So we're probably gonna end up calling it here, but we've made quite a bit of progress. I mean, we started over here doing the dampening shield and stuff, and now we're all the way up over here. So we've made some solid progress. We're level 20 now. We started at like level 10 when we started playing, so we went 10 levels, which is pretty solid. I'll take it. But yeah, we're gonna keep playing through this build. Probably tomorrow I have to mow the grass, so I won't be doing it tomorrow. But Thursday I'll be playing, and Friday I don't work on Friday this week. I normally work Fridays, but I'm not working this Friday, so I will be streaming on Friday night as well as Saturday. So Friday will be a long stream, Saturday will be a long stream. Probably Sunday night as well. But most likely we'll just be playing solo self-found, probably putting some real hours into it and getting some real progress made. If we struggle at any point, I wouldn't have any problem, you know, inviting people in to either help or just like show off builds. Like, I'm very community based, so like if you guys want to like send invites and show off your cool builds, we can do that. If you guys want to like do playthroughs or help with boss fights, I appreciate those, that kind of help. For the most part, I mean, most of it will be solo self-found, unless I'm playing with Dalton, and then it'll be duo. We'll be playing in the Val League on the next run. Or no, sorry. The next run is going to be a standard run, and we're going to get through the game together. And I'm going to keep playing my solo self-found when I'm playing by myself, obviously. But it's in the 0.4 patch, or the 0.4 patch. So we'll be doing all that up until the 29th. We may do. I know Subnautica 2 is supposed to come out tomorrow, I believe. No, sorry, Thursday. Thursday is Subnautica 2. So we may do Subnautica 2 with the wifey on Thursday. Potentially. Probably not, but potentially. Yeah, I think that's all the updates I got. All the information I can give. That filled 4 minutes. But yeah. This is our new home here on YouTube, so if you guys want to come check out the stream, it'd be great. Any way you can help support, I appreciate it. But yeah. Thanks for coming to the stream.